afternoon. Today my son and I are doing a review, our demonstration on our Walker Bay 8 sailing and rowing dinghy. So as you can see, the boat is easily car toppable. At only 8 feet it looks small on a mid-size SUV, and at 73 pounds it shouldn't be any problem for one person to handle. I made some custom roof racks for the boat because it is a little beamy at 4 feet 4 inches. Okay, so here is the fully disassembled Walker Bay. So I haven't used it yet this year, so let's see how long it takes us to put it together from rooftop of the car to sailing. Or at least till it's ready to go in the water, I should say. Okay, so the mast goes together like that. The sail uses a sleeve. Slides over the mast. That. Mast goes into the mast step. Tie them main down to the gooseneck. That. Boom attaches the gooseneck. Load haul. Okay, bud, I'm just about ready here. Okay. Load haul. There. Okay. Rudder. Kick up rudder. Goes there. Dagger board goes there, right into that slot. And the main sheet. Main sheet shackles into this pivot. split ring. There, and of course rig the main sheet for this block. Back. Okay. And oars. In the oar locks. I wasn't timing that. I don't know how long it took, but it wasn't very long. And that's the first time of this season. Okay, so here we are. We're sailing the Walker Bay. It's extremely light winds, but we are sailing. And extremely light winds are really what you want when you're sailing with a 2-year-old in an 8-foot boat anyway. So a little bit about the Walker Bay 8. The reason I bought this boat, actually I traded this boat for it. I traded an old 10-foot soft-floored Zodiac for it. I definitely was the winner on that deal because there was no motor that came with the boat I traded. And this boat came complete with sailing kit, oars, you know, easily a couple $1,000s worth of gear came with this Walker Bay. And so it's primarily the tender on my larger sailboat, on my Fantasia 35. I also use it for day sailing, teaching my quartermaster here how to sail, how to stay in the boat is what he's learning right now. And the other thing I use it for is camp cruising, light camp cruising. The boat can actually carry 425 pounds. Now I'm a little bit under 200, so I can take myself and 200 pounds of gear camping in this boat. I'd never carry 200 pounds of gear to go on a camping trip. But I have camp cruised with it in the, don't put your head in there, in the Thousand Islands National Park, I think it's called. So I've done overnight trips in it in some fairly heavy weather too, for now. Sailing along, light winds. I've got the main sheet tied off so I don't have to hold on to it, so I can focus on steering and keeping my first mate in the boat. He likes the boat, so that's a plus. As you can see, he likes to pump. He's seen me pump out the boat a lot, so he practices pumping. Okay, so here we go. Oliver, sit down. Here we go. We're going to tack. Oliver, watch your head. And there we are, we're tacked. Okay, we're sailing right along now. Where I am location-wise isn't the best place for small boat sailing. I'm actually on the Rideau Canal, only about a mile from my house. So there is quite a bit of powerboat traffic here. See them coming from both directions. So the Rideau Canal is a historic canal system that was built during the War of, shortly after the War of 1812 actually. It connects the city of Kingston, Ontario to the city of Ottawa, Ontario, which is Canada's capital. The canal is 125 miles long. I'd like to take this little boat the full length of it alone, but that's for another time. Of course, when the wind dies, The boat can be rowed quite nicely, actually. She's fairly fast to row. I don't have a ton of rowing space right now because I've got Oliver and the rudder and the main. But as you can see, we're still able to move along decently. What I want to do is get upwind a ways so we can do some sailing downwind. Normally the boat does sail a little bit better upwind than this. The problem is it's really hard to focus on sailing with a 2-year-old.
Ow.
So we're gonna row. Arr, Oliver, man the tiller. Can you sit? Sit. Oh yeah. And steer? Man the tiller. Arr. Oh, good steering. And so I think that'll conclude our Walker Bay review. Sailing downwind now, back to dock. Like just about any boat, they sail pretty effortlessly downwind. We're going a couple knots. Centerboard up, daggerboard up, I should say. So yeah, so this boat for features has oars. It's got the sailing kit. I traded it for Zodiac, valued about $200. The boat is great, good sea boat, seaworthy, good load carrier. Obviously, it's very small. It's not very spacious, especially for a heavier guy like me. Actually, I can trim it out pretty well when I don't have the little guy with me. But I've got to kind of keep one hand on him because he can be a little squirmy at times. There we go, Oliver, we're home.